Hey everybody, it's that time again, Nashville Guitar Store tour time. We're going to Carter Vintage Guitars to explore the new Carter Vintage. We're gonna see the new shop, show you guys everything it has to offer. Matthew, are you excited?
Yeah!
Okay, I think he's definitely excited. Jeff, are you looking forward to going to Carter Vintage and seeing the new shop?
Release me!
Okay, well there's Jeff. Well, we're gonna load up, get everything in the car, get on the road.
Man,
We're in the car now.
what are we doing?
We're driving Carter Vintage Guitar.
Can we get some food first?
First?
I'm starving.
Yeah, sure, why not?
Get some crystal chicks. Get a bag of crystal.
Oh man. Oh, they have crab cakes now.
I heard they have crab cakes.
It's fresh shrimp.
Did anybody look to see what Carter's had?
I know they have the barn burst.
All right, so we gonna ask to play that?
I'm gonna ask.
Yeah.
I ain't
Jeff,
scared.
No.
you didn't look. I didn't look
did not
either.
look.
So I like being surprised.
Same.
Know what they're gonna have.
I like that you can hear Jeff, but you can't see him.
You,
There he
Jeff's the Doppler effect.
But yeah, I'm
Yeah.
excited for Jeff to see the new Carter.
You haven't been yet, Jeff?
No.
He's not been yet.
What?
Nope.
I like the new shop. I like the layout a lot more so far as like the high end rooms.
Mm-hmm.
And I think the amp rooms are a little more curated now,
Mm-hmm.
which is good.
Felt a little Rando Sando before.
Rando Sando, man.
Yeah. See, you're wearing your Castadosa hat today.
Oh, yeah.
I'm wearing a Castadosa shirt.
Oh,
so.
yeah.
I'm wearing a Seymour Duncan shirt.
Yeah, free swag.
Free swag.
Free swag.
Always a black shirt.
Oh, yeah.
There have been many times where I've gone to NAMM
Mhm.
and I've got free swag
Yeah.
and then I leave it somewhere and I get really disappointed for like a second. Then I realize, wait a minute, it's just another black shirt.
Yeah.
I don't need any more black
It's
shirts.
my favorite thing when I get another one and I bring it home. I say, honey, guess what? I got a new black shirt.
Black shirt.
My wife's line to me is, can you pick out a shirt that has no writing on it?
Yeah,
And then
I
that's
don't-
when I know it's a fancy night out.
that's right.
Or it's whatever we're doing is important. Yeah.
I don't like writing on shirts most of the time. I'm a very plain, no labels kind of guy.
You know, I don't like to advertise.
That's right. Yeah,
I love
That's
advertising.
not working for them.
I love advertising. It's great.
We have arrived at the brand new Carter Vintage.
All right.
Let's go inside. Fellas, found a burst.
Man.
Found a 1960 Gibson Les Paul. This one's called the Barn Burst, and it is mighty fine. It's in really good shape. Has a nice thin neck.
It's a perfect 1960 Gibson Les Paul neck. Exactly what you want.
Really fast, easy to play. Still has some pretty good life on the frets. $350,000.
Woo!
And we've paired it with the one and only Tweedledee Dumble amp, clocking in 125,000. So we've got about
That's a $500,000 rig, dog.
almost $500,000. So let's see what it sounds like, ladies and gentlemen. We'll all take a turn.
Sounds like $500,000 to me.
It sounds like a burst. These things, after they've been played, they're not the easiest guitars in the world to play, because they do have, there's frets here, but they're not super tall. Like when you're so used to playing a modern guitar with tall frets, like you kind of forget what like a vintage guitar actually feels like. But it has that classic PAF thing. Sounds really good. And the Dumble, I've played a lot of these, and some of them I don't like, but I genuinely like this one. And I know it's like the thought. Of course you should.
Yeah.
But that one's got a vibe,
There you go.
and it's barely on. So maybe we can crank it in a little bit. But I think we should all take a turn.
All right.
Okay. Having played a couple bursts now, what is it about them that makes them so special in your opinion?
So they're all, I think today with how guitars are made, consistency is such at the forefront of what these companies are trying to nail down and trying to deliver the same kind of playing experience, tone, and like product to as many people as possible in a very recreatable way. I think that this as an industry had not even been validated yet. When
Right.
this came out.
This guitar, as far as electric guitars go,
Yeah.
is not even. I mean, it's not really even been 10 years since the electric guitar was popularized.
Even a solid body guitar, people I have to carry around the speaker behind
Right.
me for a guitar. Like I've got one with a hole in it that's loud enough. People
Right.
didn't even understand solid body electrics really when this was being invented. So what you kind of get is a different character. There's like each one I've played is so incredibly different.
Yeah.
But that's also what makes them really cool because like I'll pick some up like this one, to be honest, I fight with quite a bit because it's like not the neck profile I'd usually dig. It even sounds a little different than what I would probably go for in my head. But it's cool because I've played other instruments made this year and it's just a vastly different experience.
Oh, they're all so different.
Yeah.
They're just apples and oranges, which is crazy because they're, from the outside, they all look basically the same.
Yeah, oh yeah. If I didn't tell people what this was in the case, people walk by it like a custom shop or anything else. But
And this is a wild 60 because it's not tomato soup,
no.
but it has like the super thin neck, so it must be like a transition year for that finish.
Yeah, it's super thin and flat. I mean,
Yeah.
it's exactly.
It feels like an SG neck. Or
It
something.
does. It does.
Zach, what you got there, man?
Man, I got your Shabbat here.
I
This
know,
is a
I-
Matthew guitar.
It is. It's red. It's got a wrap tail on it.
It's a T shape.
It's a T shape. It's so I had to grab it and I wanted to play it. Hopefully that footage will make it because I was chunky monkey on that thing. But yeah, let's play it. We got it through Benson Bandmaster over here.
Ooh, and it's got the snake headstock like an old prototype Fender electric guitar.
Nice.
It like sounds good.
Sounds really
The
good.
amp sounds good. Whoop. Entrevue. Ooh.
Something from your Immortals.
What you got? Let me see. Ooh, Jeffrey.
I like this.
That's great.
Look good.
Look good, sound good.
Perfect.
Taste good. Jeff, Gretsch.
Yeah, look at that thing.
Let's fire it up, Jeff.
Look at that.
Jeff, let's play it.
Whoa, what's that?
64 Chet Atkins Gretsch.
And it's
got a
got
lot of knobs. Got a lot of switches.
It's got switches, so we got pickup selector.
Okay.
Yeah. Mud switch.
Get your preset tabs.
And then that's the
What
mute.
is-
That's the mute.
Okay, yeah, that's the mute. Yeah, so.
Right? Did that work?
Yeah, kind of. The foam's a little bit worn out.
Is it moving? Ah,
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
okay. And then what's that?
You know, that
What's
one, I
that?
couldn't tell you. That's your mute. Huh, okay. All I know to do is some of that.
He's a gear shifter.
Is she low? Could use a penny under there.
Neat, I like it.
You can hide
Ooh,
something
oh,
in
man.
there.
What you got there, Zach? What you got there, Zach?
What is this? What is this? So this is a 1954
Woo!
Fender Stratocaster. Serial number 0057.
Wow.
So they're not always absolutely sequential,
Uh-huh.
but this is a very early 54 Strat. Knobs. The wood is beautiful. The knobs are super
Hold on for the
tall. It's got the weird egg pickup selector.
Eggs.
Patent pending Fender stamp.
It's 11 o'clock, man. I eat at 10:59, so I'm gonna get a little surly. But go ahead.
This is 70 years old this year. This is the anniversary
Pops.
of the Stratocaster.
Love it.
So, all right, so we plugged into a Gibson Falcon 20 amp. This thing sounds really good. It's very Stratty sounding. Got the three-way. Bridge. Strings are very thin. And since this is a three-way, people have talked about it, you know, you have to notch it. So you get your sound, and then there it is. And it'll pop out. I think there's something to not having the reverse wound middle pickup.
Oh yeah.
And I almost think there's something to not having a five-way switch. It's like them having to manually find it.
Make it harder.
It's I don't know.
treasure
It's
hunt.
like you've earned it. Jeffrey, you like Strats.
I like Strats.
Get you a Strat.
See, get me a real Strat. This thing pretty cool, huh?
Good neck, V-neck. It's good.
Dang!
Yeah. I mean, a 54 that clean, that actually sounds good, plays well. I mean, this really light strings, low action, but man, that's cool.
That's really cool. It's great.
Yeah,
Played real easy.
We'll take it.
light. It
What is
is.
that like? I don't know. That's got to be in the 6 pound range.
Yeah, it's not heavy at all.
Yeah.
So this is far and away my favorite space in the new Carter. It's the high-end electric room. Matthew's in heaven.
It's too much, man.
It's incredible. So all the vintage Fenders, vintage Gibsons, stuff that doesn't exist in the locked up cases is in here. This is like the new version of the high-end room, just electric focus, and really cool. And on top of all that, it's a triangle Big Muff just laying in the corner. No big deal. Pretty cool. Broadcaster 1951. McKinley just demoed this, so keep your eyes peeled for the Carter demo coming soon. Woo! Yeah, monster. Greeny.
Greeny. Oh.
Matthew, you need that.
You loan me $65K, bro? Where's my $65K at? What you got there?
So this is one of the original Greeny run with the Brazilian board, and
Let's get in there a little bit.
these are just crazy because they feel amazing, they look great, and I think this was, it's just one of those guitars that I think truly lives up to the hype. I know this insane amount of money for sure, but it feels the most burst-like of any custom shop guitar. Everyone says that about everything. I said that about my new Murphy.
It's pretty close.
It's pretty close, but this one kind of convinced me that Gibson can
do it.
really take it to this level and kill it. And we get asked all the time, how do you pick out a good Les Paul and what to look for? And for me, it's all about the comfortable neck shoulder. And when I say shoulder, I mean the outer edge right here. It's like the sides of the neck, but not up here, just right here on both sides of the bass and treble side. And I think that is a really important thing to look for, making sure that fits in your hand well. And then concerning the sound, you always want to make sure that it's resonating. I feel it down here and the headstock. And as long as you can feel the vibration pretty much everywhere on the guitar, you know that one's doing something. And then the playability and the action on it. Some Les Pauls, people deck them. They get the strings way low, and for me, it needs a little bit of height and a little bit of relief on the neck. But you want to be able to hit a note and let it sting and not immediately die out and buzz. Because Les Pauls are all about the sustain, right?
Just walk away. Still hear it.
To me, it should kind of, when you play it, it should kind of seem like it's plugged in, just really quiet. I don't know. At least that's what I think. What do you guys think?
I think you're the expert, man. You played more. I played like 2 real ones. So.
Well, I think this is true for all guitars, but especially Les Pauls.
Yeah.
You can hear the whole EQ
If there's-
spectrum.
Yeah.
Yeah. If there is, you get a lot out of it acoustically, like a lot of harmonics, a lot of richness. Without plugging in, you know you got a winner.
Sometimes you can immediately tell that one's gonna let go. You can tell
Yeah.
playing it. This one, when you get into an amp, it's just gonna
Go,
run away from you. So
go.
that's what I look for.
There you go.
Jeffrey, what you got there?
We got a 61 Strat here. It's slab board. Look at that. Ooh.
It's like the age on the plastic.
Oh, my God.
It's just perfect. It's so interesting, seeing it in the light, especially that I can see it on the camera, all the different colors that exist between the dark and the red of the burst. And those early bursts have that really wide red with the pretty wide, black outer perimeter. But man, that's I don't know. That's about as good as it's going to get, I think, on the Strat.
She is sweet.
So, we just did Carter. It was great. New shop rules.
Awesome. Played a lot of cool stuff.
We did.
A lot of good thoughts.
Yeah, staff.
It's gonna be a great video. Everybody was really nice.
Everybody's great. It was really fun. And since we're right here, and Jeff's never been, we're going to Arnold's.
Jeff, how was your Arnold's experience?
Brisket.
Clean plate, cleaned it. Yeah. Matthew?
You know, I don't have to tell you nothing. Mess around. I don't mess around.
It's a good day. It's a good day.
This is the
Good day.
This is the day where you know that you've made all the right decisions in life. You know what I'm talking about.
Bye, everybody.